Rio and never be with me, yo. Serving in the Cherokee or maybe it's a Geo. Black on black Benz, so I get it up amigo. Never have to worry about my posse getting jumped. Cause if we ever do, yo, TB, pop the trunk. Cause we don't go for playing, wanna play, go grab a ball. When I'm on the mic, I ain't for playing, not at all. Cause I clock 10 G's a week, booming at my peak. Always see. I can give you a job, a place to eat. Hardy, meet your homeboy Marty at a bar. Party taking over, barking like a dog named Rover. I'm picking suckers like a 4-leaf clover. Everybody worries on the Michael Jackson's Cobras. So now they saying egg breeders getting over. Playing the future of your front.
First pitch coming up under the lights at Wrigley. It's the Padres and Cubs. Next. A good look there at the familiar ivy-covered walls of Wrigley Field on the north side of Chicago. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Central leading Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Baseball on the Show. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Yeah, and as you look at the numbers for each of these starters, I think one of the big things to watch for is how many innings each of these guys can give their manager. You know, at this point in the season, both of these bullpens could use a break. So each of these managers are going to be hoping to squeeze 6, 7, maybe even 8 innings out of these guys if possible.
All right, Steve, EK will join us in a moment, but before he does, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting San Diego Padres, as their manager Bud Black will align his order like this. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Everett Cabrera will stand in now. And speed is definitely a big weapon in his arsenal, as he currently sits third in the National League stolen base chase. The 1-1 home to Cabrera. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Yep, good start out there on the hill. Nice strikeout, gives you a good positive outlook to build on going forward.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maybin. Fouled back. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
And you can tell already, he brought the good fastball. That's back-to-back strikeouts here in the first, and he's looking sharp early on.
Yonder Alonso will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. And this is swung on and bounced to shortstop. There to field it is Cedeno. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. A look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs now. And on the mound to face this lineup, there you see the numbers for the hard-throwing right-hander Josh Johnson. Defensively, the Padres alignment will look like this. Emilio Bonifacio steps in now. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. Swung on and hit softly on a line. Whoa, but that's just self-defense as he spears it for the out.
That's a good pitch right there. Inside part of the plate. Just too tardy of a swing to get the hands through the zone. And as a result, it's just a little humpback liner and an easy out.
Jesse Padilla will dig in, and he'll do so while 8th in the National League in stolen bases entering play. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And there's out number 2.
I think another look here will show that this should have been ball 4. And those are the little things that start to pile up if you're not careful. You've got to have a better understanding of the strike zone.
Anthony Rizzo will get his first opportunity now. And as you can see, he enters play with that average up near the 320 mark. Fastball strike 3 called on the outside corner, and he can't believe it. I don't blame him, but the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. We played an inning. No score. Carlos Quentin will step forward now. Currently 3rd in the National League batting race to begin play. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, just a 2-seam fastball. You'll see the movement here. It works back toward the inside corner, and he picks up strikeout number 3 so far.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in now the left-handed hitting Will Venable. Still looking for our first hit in the ballgame. Here comes the 2-1. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Chase Headley will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. No score here as we play inning number 2. Here's the 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
And Headley's able to lay off there. He's got it back to 2-2. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Tyler Colvin will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. And he'll go the other way with the fastball as this is on the ground to third. On to first by Headley, and there's out number 1. Nate Scherholz will take his first cut to the ball game here. Hit hard on the ground is short. On to first, and Scherholz is retired for the second out.
Now these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Chris Coughlin will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. The 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And this will bounce up against the ivy now. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance.
Well, this ball is rifled down that left field line. It wasn't fair by much. You'll see it just to the right of the chalk, and he's going to hustle himself up to second for the hard-hit double.
Travis James will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. Close to the bag at second there, now the pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. 2 complete, still scoreless here on the show. Jed Jerko will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
One and two now. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Here's Jerko now with a high fly ball out to deep left field. Colvin is back near the ivy as he makes the catch for the first out.
Yeah, and this ball was hit pretty well, but it was always going to stay in the ballpark. And you see the left fielder just drift back and make the play on the warning track.
Yasmani Grandal will get his first cuts here. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2.
And I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Now the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Let's check the grip on that last split-fingered pitch. You can see how wide his fingers get across the top of the baseball, and that's what gives it the backspin needed to be effective.
Josh Johnson will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
Hey, give him credit up there. He's going to take his hacks.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ronnie Cedeno will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. (3-1) on the way. Sliced down the line at first. Alonso will step on the bag himself for the out.
Good job out there on the mound. Down in the count 3-0 to start this inning. He comes back to retire the guy on a ground ball.
Kyle Farnsworth will stand in. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
And I think he'll keep riding that pitch until these guys prove they can do something with it.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. So now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Yeah, both these two starters are matching each other in the early innings, stride for stride. He's an out away now from a 1-2-3 bottom of the third.
Emilio Bonifacio will stand in, a line-out victim his first time. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Here we go, Tom. Here we go.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
Well, with this guy, a walk is definitely as good as a hit, so that's probably why he's taken 3-1.
Three-two, here it comes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Everett Cabrera will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
Yeah, and still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away.
Well, right now he is just carving them up, dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey. That's 7 strikeouts already, and he's made it look easy so far.
Cameron Maben will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time.
Please win, Cubs.
Here he comes on 2-1. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. Colvin has to range back a ways, but he makes the catch in front of the ivy for out number 2.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
Yonder Alonso will stand in here, hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. On the ground to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Jesse Padilla will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Converging are Maben and Venable, but this will get all the way to the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That is a big league hanging slider right there. Not real good location either, and he drills this one. He'll wind up on second here as he pulls in with a leadoff double.
Anthony Rizzo will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Well, I thought the shutout was going to be over once I saw this ball hit. But the ball does wind up being pretty much right at him, and he's able to get a glove on it and keep him out of the run column.
Tyler Colvin will stand in. He grounded out his first time. This is hit sharply to the left side. That's in there. Base hit.
And you get the sense now that they're getting closer and closer to breaking through here. That'll make it first and third now, and they've got a good chance here to break that string of zeros.
Nate Scherholz will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And the Cubs are going to strike first here. It's a base hit, and they have taken a 1-0 lead. Chris Coghlan will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. Short lead from second, now the pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Travis James will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Fastball hit on the ground is short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Cubs 1 and the Padres nothing. Carlos Quentin will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Will Venable.
Will Venable will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Chase Headley will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Payoff pitch coming. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Up with it is Cedeno. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ronnie Cedeno will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. And a fastball here is swung on and lifted in the air to left. Therefore, it is Carlos Quentin as he puts it away for the first out.
The first thing a pitcher does when he walks out of the tunnel here at Wrigley, he'll take a look at those flags and see which way they are blowing. I mean, this place, it can play like two totally separate ballparks from one day to the next.
Kyle Farnsworth will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time.
Come on.
3-2 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this is hit hard up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
And not only has he been dominant on the mound, he's now out hitting the opposition as well. It's tough to do much better than that.
Emilio Bonifacio will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Here's one hit towards the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit.
Let's train our show motion camera on that runner at first base. Here, he might have had a shot to get around to third, but you see him have to hold up to make sure the baseball doesn't hit him. And by the time he gets going again, he knows he'll have to hold on at second base.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. Well, as if things weren't bad enough, he's in danger now of loading the bases for that man.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever a sound strategy in anybody's book.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
These guys really haven't had all that many great chances offensively. So, you know, they'd hate to see this threat go by the boards. Not a good time for a strikeout at all.
Anthony Rizzo. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Now a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And Headley with the bare hand on to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Jed Jerko will step in to get the Friars going here in their half of inning number 6. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Yasmani Grandal will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Here's a swing and a fly ball out for Shearholz in right. And that's out number 2.
This is where having a good changeup can save some wear and tear on your arm. It takes him just 4 pitches to get the first 2 outs here.
Josh Johnson will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. And he stays alive as this is grounded foul. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Padres down in order. They're down 1-0. Tyler Colvin will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
This whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run, that's it.
One pitch on the way. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
When we get a look there at his pitches by inning, he's at 81 now after that last pitch, so he should be good for a little while longer.
Nate Scherholz will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Now a curveball, and he pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And this is how you break out of a cold streak. This is his second hit of the ball game. This one goes for extra bases. You can see that confidence is slowly starting to come back at the plate.
Chris Coghlan will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Here's Johnson now with the 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Another try at 2-2. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Oh, he's definitely had his way with the bottom of the lineup so far. They've got only 1 hit against him combined, and he sets another man down on strikes right here.
Travis James will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front, and before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Everett Cabrera will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Now a ball hit back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there. It is what it is here in the 7th inning.
Cameron Maben will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. All right, folks, montage alert. Here you get a look at his performance so far. 10 strikeouts for him in the ball game as he continues to just plow right through this lineup one after another. Yonder Alonso will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes on 2-2. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They still trail 1-0. Ronnie Cedeno will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now a swing and a ball headed out to Venable in right. 1 down.
Up next for the Cubs, pitcher
Kyle Farnsworth will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
A 1-1. 1-2.
Another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's thrown a bad slider tonight. Every one of them has had a ton of movement.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
Let's go, Iowa!
Now here's a ball skied down the left field line. And the catch made by Quinton out there for route number 2.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Emilio Bonifacio will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So we'll see a pinch hitter loosening up here as left-handed hitting Seth Smith moves into the on-deck circle.
Seth Smith.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Here comes a 1-2. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Slider is swung on and grounded towards short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
And just another outstanding pitch right there. And it's not easy to do with so much on the line here in the 8th inning. But he's now down to his final 5 outs.
Will Venable will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Payoff pitch one more time. And this is on the ground toward the hole. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out.
4 outs to go, and if he's feeling the pressure out there, he sure isn't showing it. He looks like he's just out there throwing a bullpen session or something.
Chase Headley will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And that's on the outside corner, 1 and 2.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Here's the 1-2 pitch now to Headley. And this is in the dirt as it's swung on and missed, but this should be a pretty straightforward play to first. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Seth Smith will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Alex Torres is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Jesse Padilla will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. Under it is Maben now as he pulls it in for the first out. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Anthony Rizzo will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Boy, and just a great call that time to turn to the changeup. That's one of those at the plate where you don't even wait for the umpire to make the call. You know you're a goner.
Tyler Colvin will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they're on top 1-0. Jed Jerko will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th. And he misses 2-1. Put yourself in the shoes of that man right there. What's going through his mind right now?
Well, I would guess he's trying to approach his 9th inning the same way he has earlier, but come on, we know his heart's racing. You just got to focus on the glove and trust what your catcher's calling, because he's done a heck of a job also.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that's in there, and there goes the no-hitter. So he made it through 8 full innings, which is no small feat, let me tell you. But the no-hit bid will end right here as he surrenders hit number 1 here in inning number 9. Doggone, I was hoping we were going to see it that time. The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Chet Steadman will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Yasmani Grandal will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a liner towards second, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases.
Hey, maybe some signs of life here in this inning. That's back-to-back hits now, a single followed by a double, and this might be the best rally they've had of the game so far.
Chris Denorfia will come on to pinch hit here, and if they don't walk him, he'll have a great RBI opportunity with runners at second and third and nobody out. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout here as it'll remain second and third, but with one away now.
Oh, a big strikeout there. One down, two more to go. He's going to need to call on all of his skill to strand that tying run at third.
Everett Cabrera will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Coughlin has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he is out at the plate. He tried in vain to score the tying run, and this place is going crazy. The ball game is over.
Wow, talk about an exciting finish. I mean, you can't fault the aggressive play right here. Trying to score as the tying run, it was going to take a great play to get him, and sure enough, that's what they got, and they preserved the one-run victory.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really came through with a dominating pitching performance. You see there, 12 strikeouts, and that doesn't even tell the whole story. That was as good as I've ever seen him pitch.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Harros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Cubs win this one 1-0. Good night from Chicago.